Today, we're going to add the expressive details to our expressive sculpture. I'm going to start by tracing some circles to make some eyeballs. I can use any circular object to create my circles for the eyes. They can be different colors too. Your eyes do not have to be all white and black. You can also add a color to the eyes if you want to. Once you have traced your circles, the next thing you're going to do is cut them out with scissors. Then you can cut out the other parts and details that you need for your eyes. Think about how you're going to make them expressive. What emotion will they look like? Will they look happy? Will they look sad? Or will they look angry? Or silly? Once you have done that, cut out the other parts that you need. Now when we glue this down, always put the glue on the side that has the pencil line showing. Our finished product does not need pencil lines showing in it. So make sure you put the glue on the side with the pencil line so that way it does not show in the final work of art. Trim your eyeballs if you need to give them some expression. You can add eyelashes, eyelids, you could even add eyebrows, all kinds of things to make your sculpture expressive. Think about what feeling and emotion it's going to communicate and how you need to create different shapes to communicate that feeling or emotion. Now I'm going to glue these on. Again, make sure you put the glue on the side with the pencil line. Once you have put glue on your piece that you're going to stick onto your sculpture, stick your hand in the inside of it to help support it so it doesn't collapse. I can continue adding more details like a mouth and teeth or a nose, whatever silly things or serious things or angry things I might want to put on my sculpture. Work carefully and neatly. Hold the inside of it if you need to so it doesn't collapse on you. Glue everything down carefully. That looks good. I can continue adding more details to make my sculpture even more expressive. For example, I could add a tongue to make it look like he's being silly. I could also add a mustache, or I could add freckles. There's all kinds of possibilities for this sculpture. Just depends on what you want to create. Attach your pieces very carefully. Count to 15 or 30 if the glue doesn't seem to be sticking. I'm going to add a mustache to mine. That looks good. And I'm going to keep working, adding more details to my face. Once I am done with the face, then I'm going to make some hair. You can make any kind of hair you want. The two best kinds of hair are either zigzag or curvy. So to make a zigzag piece of hair, you just fold the paper back and forth like a zigzag. Once you are done folding it, open it back up, put some glue on the end, and stick it in the top of your sculpture. That looks good. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end, and I'm going to glue it onto my sculpture. Now, if your hair that you made is too long, you can always give it a haircut and trim it down some if you think it's sticking off too far. I'm going to keep going. Now I'm going to make a curly line. I'm going to roll the paper around the pencil very carefully. And then I'm going to unroll it and put a little glue on the end just like the zigzag and attach it. I might need to fluff it out a little bit, or you can leave it a nice tight curl. Either way works. Apply some glue to your piece of paper and stick it on the inside of your sculpture. Continue this process for whatever kind of hair you want to make. It does not have to be both zigzag and curvy. It can be all zigzag or all curvy. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm going to check to make sure everything is stuck. And I'm going to set it on the side table to dry. And I'm finished with my expressive sculpture.